Hello and welcome to the ISL preview show brought to you by KhelNow.com. Today we will preview the team from the city that never sleeps, Mumbai City FC. In studio today we have Nikhil Sharma.
Hi Gibran.
Hi.
Let's very quickly take a look at the team, Mumbai City FC. Looks like a good squad.
Yeah. Coming to the goalkeepers, it's quite straightforward there between Devjit and Subrata Pal. What is your take on that?
Very clearly, I think Mumbai is going for an Indian goalkeeper to be their number one. It's going to be between Subroto and Devjit, while young Albino Gomes makes his way from Sporting Club de Goa. Subroto is very, very experienced. He's been on the circuit for really long. Had a fairly decent season for Salgaonkar, and then of course he was playing for Mumbai City last season of the ISL as well. So. In my assessment, it's going to be Subroto who will start as number one. Devjit has had an excellent season for Mohun Bagan. He's going to keep Subroto on his toes. But Subroto looks like the guy who will start in goal for Mumbai City.
Moving on to defenders, Mumbai has some excellent Indian fullbacks, and they've also bought foreign centre-backs for this ISL season. What do you think about that?
The strategy seems very, very clear there. The fullback positions will be occupied by the Indians. The centre-back position will be picked up by the foreign players there. At the right-back position, I think it's going to be Ashutosh Mehta who's going to start for Mumbai, with Kingshuk Devnath competing with him for that position, and he's very, very able right-back there. On the left, you'll have Shwante, Lalchuan Moya, who I think is going to start. Again, competed for that position will be Keegan Pereira. As far as the centre-back position is concerned, they've got three excellent players there. Pavel Smovs has been retained from last season. He's somebody who's played for NEC, he's played for Levski Sofia. Last season played in the Romanian League One with Rapid Bucharest.
Right.
They've got former Irish international, somebody who's played with Celtic, Reading, Ipswich, Leeds, Darren O'Dea, who we expect should be the guy teaming up with Pavel Smovs to start the season. And they have Franz Burton from Haiti, somebody who's picked up 41 games for the national team, and he's played in La Liga for Racing Club de Santander. Out of these three, they could pick two. Most likely they will utilize all three because the season is long, games coming really fast and quick there. So that's all about the defense. Looks like a strong unit for Mumbai City moving into the season.
In centre midfield, Mumbai have got some excellent top quality players. They also have good quality Indian players on the bench. Who do you think are the key players?
They'll play two in front of the defense, that's what we reckon. Three interesting players to note there amongst the foreigners. There's Christian Bustos, somebody who's played in the La Liga. He won promotion with them in 2012. 32 years old, central defensive midfielder. Played in the Secunda last season. There's Juan Aguilera, again Spanish player, played in the Greek Super Division last season. Played 28 games last season in the Greek Super League. And then of course there's Salim Benachour, somebody who's played 44 games for Tunisia, has been part of the setup at PSG Malaga. But probably at 34, I'd expect the other two to start, and an excellent central defensive midfielder in Pratesh Shirodkar, who's already played with their coach earlier, with their assistant coach earlier. So amongst these four, they will compete for two positions in the center of the midfield. On the left, they have Mohun Bagan's Sony Norde, somebody who played for Mohun Bagan last season, won the Foreigner of the Year in the I-League. Lalrindika Ralte has been retained from last season, although he's currently recovering from an injury and is not expected to start the season. With Sony Norde, you would always want to put him on the team sheet. And on the right, they have two Fernandes there, Brandon and Gabriel. We expect Brandon to start and Gabriel to provide good competition to Brendan. That should keep him on the toes. Fast, nippy, can cross the ball, has technical ability. And last season, Andre Moritz began really well for Mumbai City before injuries hampered his season. He's expected to start in the number 10 position, making it a strong midfield unit for Mumbai City.
Now coming to the interesting part, up front, Mumbai have two top quality strikers, Sunil Chhetri and Nikhil Nisalarka. What do you think?
While there is Nicholas Anelka, I think Sunil will start for Mumbai City. They have a place for one player, and by the looks of it, it seems like going to be an Indian player there, unless the two in the heart of midfield, one of them, Pratesh, plays. So I expect Sunil to start there. Nicholas might not play all games. They have some good support in Subhash Singh, and they have somebody, a Martinique striker, Frederic Piccioni, who's played in the Premier League with West Ham, and then he's played for AS Monaco and Olympique Lyon. But Sunil looks like the guy who will spearhead their charge in the Indian Super League for Mumbai City FC.
Coming on to tactics, how do you think Mumbai City FC will line up this season?
4-2-3-1. That looks like the most obvious formation for them to start. Of course, if they want to put two strikers up, probably a diamond in the midfield. But 4-2-3-1 is the formation, and probably that ends up in a 4-3-3 on transition. Is what Mumbai will play with. Will play Ashutosh on the right. On the left, they will have Chonte. Suboto will start in the goal. They'll have Pavel Smovs and Darren O'Dea starting in the heart of the defense. Bustos and Aguilera just ahead of them, dictating play from the back. Sonny Node on the left. Andre Moritz in the middle, in the attacking midfield position. Brandon Fernandez on the right rather. And Sunil Chhetri, picking up the goal-scoring duties for Mumbai City FC.
Where do you think Mumbai City FC will finish in the table this season?
Mumbai is a definite top 4 contender. I mean, they should be disappointed with themselves if they don't finish in the top 4. They've done the hard bit easy. They've got the right choices. They've picked really well during the off season. It's now a question of keeping all of these players fit, ensuring that they can get these players onto the ground. They have good options as well, and they're a well-balanced side. Whether it's their goal, whether it's defense, midfield, striking options, Mumbai seem to be a very, very decently balanced squad, and I think I expect them to be a top 4 contender. If they're not, then they should be disappointed with themselves.
That's it for today for ISL's preview show, brought to you by khelnow.com. Thank you and see you again.
Thank you.